And welcome back. Well, it was a gorgeous day across our viewing area. We had a few high clouds, and that was really about it. Temperatures topped out in the lower 90s today. 92 degrees was our high, 72 was our low. Of course, no precipitation. We didn't pick up any over the weekend as well. High pressure just kind of moves on in. That's going to help keep us clear, and unfortunately a little hot as we're going throughout the rest of this week. 71 degrees for tonight's forecasted low. Clear skies, winds still out of the north, so again, we're expecting these northerly winds to continue. Hot and sunny for your Tuesday. Of course, showers and thunderstorms well and up to our south and to our east associated with Dorian. We'll talk about Dorian here in a minute, but I want to preface it with we're not going to feel any of the impacts of Dorian. So that is the good news, but some of the steering currents actually are what we are feeling right now. Highs for tomorrow, a little bit warmer than we were today, in the mid-90s, so about 4, 5, 6 degrees above average. Winds still out of the northeast, 5 to 10 miles per hour under those mostly sunny skies. And here is our visible satellite for today. You can see we just had a few clouds with those northeasterly winds. That has been about it. Of course, Dorian still churning, unfortunately just doing horrible and catastrophic damage to the Bahamas right now. Basically stalled out for about 12 hours and is still only moving at about 1 or 2 miles per hour. So it is just a mess down there. Going to be a mess across a good portion of the east coast as well with Dorian. Checking out our radar and satellite over our viewing area. Again, we didn't really see any rain today. A few spotty showers mainly down to our south. And that's really all that we're talking about. These showers moved to the south and to the west. We just don't have a lot of instability as well as a lot of moisture over our viewing area. Dew points were relatively low today, especially as this little trough rolls on through. Drier air is going to stay with us, and I'll show you that in just a second. We put our future radar into motion going into tomorrow. You're not seeing really anything as well. We could expect a few high clouds. Again, clouds are something that these models don't necessarily do a great job at forecasting because they're mainly looking at, of course, precipitation. So we kind of put those two together. But still, going throughout tomorrow and tomorrow night, not really expecting anything. We're going to stay dry for the majority of this week, if not all of this week. Could have a few pop-up showers, but that would be about it. So here's our water vapor imagery. There is the trough right here. And this, again, is a little bit of a steering current for Dorian. So we have dry air behind it. That's moving on in right now. We're watching a chance for a little tropical development in the Gulf of Mexico right now. Hurricane Center is watching about 5 different areas, including Dorian, that all at some point could develop into tropical cyclones or tropical depressions. That's the one that we're watching out for. But back to the steering current, as this trough moves to the east, it's actually degrading the western side of this high pressure, and that's what's allowing Dorian to eventually start moving to the north. And that will move it right along the east coast. Again, we're not talking about the impacts here, but we have hurricane warnings all along the east coast of Florida right now. So Dorian is still going to be a major hurricane over the next several days, and unfortunately going to probably have to deal with it in the world of weather for the next week or so. Later this week, high pressure builds on in, just hot conditions overall, so get ready for those. So your forecast brought to you by Richard Schwartz and Associates. Here we go for your Tuesday. 96 degrees, mostly sunny skies. Still going to be in the mid-90s for Wednesday into Thursday and Friday. And then as we go into the weekend, temperatures get even hotter. We're talking upper 90s for your weekend. A great weekend to get outside and enjoy the pool. And we'll have some cloud cover on Sunday, but that is not really going to help us out. Humid conditions do return as we get a slight chance of some thunderstorms going into next week.